Hey there, Mr. Caldall, with you, giving you a quick little help video on how you're going to create the photographs for the equation balancing lab. Now, sorry for the a little bit hand-drawn effort here, but in essence, you're going to be provided with a series of reactions. All right, and here is a sample reaction, H2 and O2 coming together to make water. And what you're responsible for doing is creating a model that represents this reaction and helps to solidify the reasoning behind why we want to balance equations. So you can use literally any household items that you have around. And if you read the instructions clearly state that you are to look at the equation and you're to create a key. So in this formula, or in this equation, I clearly have two different elements. I've got hydrogen, I've got oxygen. So I've used pennies to represent hydrogen and quarters to represent oxygen. I could use, if I had batteries, I could use AA batteries, they're rolling away, and AAA batteries. You could use any number of different things. Be creative. If you have a collection of Matchbox cars, Legos, anything. But at this point, you want to go ahead and start thinking about building out a model, because you're going to take a picture of this. All right, so I'm going to make H2 right there, and I'll make O2 below it. So if I'm going to then make H2O, I'm going to use my key here. I'm going to need two H's, two pennies, and one O. So that would be the model that I have, but I'm not done yet, okay? So the key that we're asking you for is this part, the top part, where you're telling your teacher what element is represented by what object. The point of this, it's called a balancing lab, because we want to look at this and realize that I've got the right number of pennies here, but my O's aren't quite right. So because I'm a little short on quarters, I'm going to go ahead and borrow from my key here, all right? But hopefully you would have enough of those at home to not have to move those. So I'm going to have that, and so now I see that my pennies, my hydrogens are out of balance. And so what I've just done is I've created a model, all right? So when we talk about the key, that was up here, all right? And when we're talking about the model, that's this part right here. You can capture this all in one picture, then that's great. You're going to just upload that one picture. If you take two separate pictures, one for the key and then one for the equation, that's also good. But you'd want to just make it clear to your teacher what is going on. So if I were going to balance this out, I'd know that there are going to be two hydrogens combining with one of my oxygens to make two waters, because I see clearly that I have, one water there and another water there. So hopefully this helps you in preparing your lab and your submission. Have fun and enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye.